Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of You Need This Crystal, highlighting amethyst and its healing properties. Amethyst is probably one of the top 5 crystals to have in your arsenal if you're starting a collection. That would be my guess, amethyst, along with rose quartz. Probably clear quartz, selenite, and a protection stone, a black stone perhaps. But we are using Cassandra Eason's Healing Crystals, the ultimate guide to over 120 crystals and gemstones. So if you check my playlist, you will see I have at least 2 videos on amethyst. I have a couple of samples here. A necklace, a palm stone, a raw version of amethyst, another raw version, pyramid, beautiful pyramid, and a couple other polished stones, amethyst. She has quite a write-up. Let me show you. It extends. She has a nice big picture. Her raw version. She has a couple pages about amethyst, which I'm going to read to you. But one of my first introductions to gemstones and crystals was in Asheville at the Points of Light Crystal Gallery. Here comes my cat, Pikachu. She has to figure out what I'm working on, so she might get her face in the picture. Anyway, amethyst. And anyway, that just the thought or the memory of Points of Light Crystal Gallery. They have huge samples. I think they have this and citrine. But it is like a crystal gallery. I bought my moldavite there and a number of other crystals. Why did I go to Asheville? Well, my youngest son was attending university. And I do have a video. That was probably one of my first videos that I did about Points of Light Crystal Gallery. So it's a couple years old. Anyway, it's worth taking a look. And if you're in the Asheville, North Carolina area, definitely worth a stop, a visit. Anyway, let's get to amethyst and its healing properties. Amethyst is particularly effective in meditation and psychic work to develop clairvoyance and clairaudience. It also brings memories of past worlds and past lives if placed in the center of the brow, i.e. your third eye. And if I did that, I would probably put this heavy palm stone, amethyst palm stone there. Mythology and history of amethyst. Amethyst is considered to be the stone of Saint Valentine and of faithful lovers. Indeed, Saint Valentine reputedly wore an amethyst ring engraved with an image of Cupid. The Greeks believed it to be particularly effective against drunkenness, hence the name Amethystos, which means not to be drunk. Wow. This is definitely a good reason to use this book as additional reference and material to find out more about crystals, because this is the first time I ever heard of this. Okay. Wealthier Greeks and later the Romans would make wine goblets out of amethyst to guard against the excessive effects of wine. Legend tells that Amethysta, a beautiful maiden, attracted the unwelcome attention of Bacchus, the god of wine. Diana, the virgin goddess of the hunt, saved Amethysta by turning her into the gleaming gem, saying henceforward all would behave in a restrained manner in her presence. Amethyst is also the stone of integrity and was worn by Egyptian soldiers in battle so they would not lose their courage in dangerous situations. In the Christian church, amethyst was the gem of purity and is associated with bishops who traditionally wear an amethyst ring, especially in the Catholic Church. So I was raised Catholic and I never knew that. Amethyst is the stone of the Buddha and is popular for Buddhist prayer beads, especially in Tibet. In northern Africa, it is a rain-making stone and is dropped into water by medicine men and women. What a history of amethyst. Wow, that was really cool. Divinatory significance. Amethyst indicates that you may be feeling stressed or exhausted or have experienced difficulties recently and need to give gentle love to yourself until energy flows again. Healing properties. Often called the all healer, amethyst is one of the most effective crystals for any kind of healing work. That's why it's one of the top 5 for sure. It is effective for people, animals, and plants, and can even recharge other crystals with healing powers. It is potent for ailments of both mind and body, especially emotional problems. It is particularly helpful for addictions, including those to alcohol and food. Placed on the stomach or liver, amethyst helps to soothe problems in these areas. If worn when sleeping or kept under the pillow, amethyst prevents insomnia and nightmares. It soothes headaches if placed on temples or the point of pain, relieves eye strain, and helps to maintain the blood sugar balance. It is excellent for absent healing. At work and in the home, amethyst soothes anger and impatience, and so is good to have in the workplace or at home in a room where you may have to deal with awkward or truculent visitors. Place amethyst geodes, spheres, or amethyst pyramids around your home and workspace, and focus on one if you become anxious about potential conflict or feel overwhelmed by the tasks you have to finish. Keep this on my desk. Okay. Over here it says, amethyst should have a place in every home as it is the most protective of all crystals and brings harmonious energies that can counter external stress. Nice. See, there's even more information. Children. Children who suffer from nightmares can use an amethyst geode or sphere as a talisman. They should be encouraged to look at the crystal while breathing slowly and imagining that they are breathing in purple light and exhaling darkness. Finally, they should visualize themselves as safe and secure in a crystalline castle for the night. To bring peaceful sleep, soak an amethyst in still mineral water for 8 hours and serve as a bedtime drink. Amethyst water is also good in the daytime if a child finds it hard to relax and settle to activities. I'm not sure if I would personally try that, but it's offered here. Animals. Ill pets can drink amethyst water to energize them and to calm hyperactivity. This helps to stop excessive barking in a dog or feather ripping in a bird. Amethyst also deters fleas. Wow, I would say do a little bit more research, but be open to the possibility. Okay. Protective functions. If your home or workplace feels unfriendly or always seems cold and dark, even in summer, you may be suffering from streams of dark psychic energy beneath the building. Place amethyst inclusions over any spot that feels hostile and near doors and windows. You can also put tiny amethysts under the carpet to absorb negative earth powers. Amethysts are naturally protective against technological pollutants, such as constantly ringing telephone or jangling fax. They are especially good placed on a computer table to avoid excessive strain on eyes and mind. Psychic associations. A powerful psychic enhancer, an amethyst under your pillow will bring peaceful but psychic dreams. An amethyst pendulum aids personal decision making using a yes no response. Alternatively, hold it or a pointed amethyst crystal over a series of written options and see over which of the choices the pendulum or crystal pulls down. Oh, that sounds like fun. Environmental work. An amethyst in the soil of a plant in the workplace will restore energies depleted by noise and over bright artificial lighting. You can set several tiny amethysts in a polluted place or around the edges of a photograph of a despoiled or worn torn land. Light a purple candle and leave it to burn through. Special properties. A large unpolished piece of amethyst will cleanse and restore energies to any other crystal you have used for healing, divination, or protection. Carefully wrap the crystal with the amethyst in dark silk. Recharging its energies. Recharge amethyst under the light of the moon rather than in sunlight. Good tip. Okay. Type. Quartz with very large crystals, translucent, semi-transparent, and transparent. Let's take a look at my raw version. Color. From pale lilac to deep purple, also white. Zodiac sign. Aquarius. Planet. Jupiter. Element. Air. Candle color, dark blue or purple. Guardian angel, Cambiel, Cambiel. Chakra, brow, or third eye. Herbs, incenses, and oils. Dusky rose petals, patchouli, lavender, chamomile, and sweetgrass for smudging. Flowers, lavender, violet, and lilac. Associated crystals, rose quartz, moonstone, and jade. This is amethyst, and you need this crystal.